Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from the first group. We will introduce to you all what is an algebra block. Algebra block is commonly used in grade 9 in junior high school. Okay, these are the items that we are going to describe. The first is about profile maker, definition of algebra block, purpose of algebra block, tools and material, how to make, how to use, and the last is advantages and disadvantages. Okay, let's move to the first content about profile maker. The first is Fahryanto. He comes from Poland. Next is Rosmawati. She comes from Sopeng. And the last is Meutiah Nahrisyah. She comes from Makassar. Let's move to the second content about definition of algebra block.
Definition of algebra block. Algebra block is a visual model. This proof is a geometry model that teaches to concretize the notion of variable and constant in algebra, which are abstract concepts. Is a geometry model because of the tool. This is in the form of geometry shaped block, namely square and rectangular, and the use of this tool also refers to the principle that exists in geometry, namely the concept of length, width, and breadth.
Purpose of algebra block: to facilitate the learning of algebraic material, it becomes more interesting and more real by involving media and teaching aids. To facilitate students in understanding factoring, learning from ax to the power of 2 plus bx plus c, forming student creativity in solving algebraic problems. Tools and materials: paperboard, colored paper, scissors, glue, ruler, pen. How to make: provides two types of colored paper. Make two squares of size x cm times x cm and 4 cm times 4 cm and make one rectangle with size x cm times 4 cm.
Next is about how to use this media. The first is there is a quadratic equation that we want to solve, like the example is given, x squared plus 3x plus 2 equals 0. And then students calculate how many large square blocks, small square blocks, and rectangular blocks are needed. Large square blocks represented by x square, small square blocks represented by units, and the rectangular blocks represented by x. So on this situation, we just need the large square block, because the coefficient of x square is 1. And then we just need 3 the rectangular blocks, because the coefficient of x is 3. And then we need 2 the small square blocks, because the unit is 2. And then students compose all of these blocks into a large blocks. So we want to build into a large square by compose all of these blocks that we have. So we place a large square first, Then we place the rectangle on the two sides of X square block because there are three of rectangles. So we place in the right side and the bottom side, and the other one of rectangle we place it by depend on us, maybe on the right side or the bottom side. And in here I place the other one of rectangle in the right side of square, and then we place the units in here. Then students are asked to determine the area of this rectangle. We can see in here the length of this rectangle is x plus 2, and the width of this rectangle is x plus 1. From the area of the rectangular, we can find the factors of this quadratic equation. We can see in here the factors of this quadratic equation is x plus 2 and x plus 1. And also we can find the x value of this formula. The x is minus 2 and minus 1.
7. Advantages and disadvantages. Advantages. 1. Foster student learning interest because lessons become more interesting. 2. Clarify the meaning of lesson material so that students are easier understand it. 3. The method of teaching will be more varied so students will not easily bored. 4. Make more active activities in learning such as observing, do and demonstrate, and so on. Disadvantages. 1. Teaching with more visual proof lead to teacher. 2. A lot of time is needed for preparation. 3. Need to sacrifice materially.
Okay, that's all from our explanation. Thank you for your attention, and assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.